Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Week in Review with myself, Realtor Rob. Check out my nice shirt. So, this is for the week of I want to say that we're in the 26th of September. So, the final week of September. So, let's get into it. So, just be forewarned that this episode this week has a lot of motivational quotes and inspiration. So somebody needs to hear it. So I am going to say it. So we're going to start with the triple A. So I'm going to say this carefully and slowly so you can understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. So, all right. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. So that's the triple A. And that is from Z Squared, which is Zig Ziglar. That is awesome. Awesome way to start the week off. All right. Next, we have what is the difference between a listing agent and a selling agent? So it's kind of strange because, excuse me. The listing agent, of course, is a person listing the house for sale. The selling agent, aka the buyer's agent, are one and the same. So the selling agent and the buyer's agent are one and the same person. So it sounds kind of confusing. You know, when I first got into the business, I was kind of confused, but it is what it is. All right, so the listing agent represents a home seller in real estate transaction, responsible for assisting their clients throughout the home selling process, which includes pricing the home, staging the interior and exterior, marketing the property, negotiating offers in the best interest of the seller, not the best interest of the agent. So that is our, let me get this right, fiduciary responsibility to put your needs before our needs. So make sure you keep that in mind when you're dealing with real estate agents out there. So the selling agent, aka the buyer's agent, which it says right here, commonly known as the buyer's agent, represents the home buyer finding a house and guides them through the process of purchasing a home. A selling agent will help search for properties that meet the buyer's budget, give house tours, submit and negotiate an offer on the buyer's behalf. So they do the same thing on the opposite end. So you just want to make sure, no matter if you're buying or selling a lived-in home or a new construction home, make sure, especially for new construction, you have somebody representing you, because the buyers do, the new construction, they do. So that's a big, misconception that people think they don't need that. You definitely do. And I'll say this again, the buyer's agent, which is also the selling agent, they don't cost you anything. Their commission comes out of the listing side, if that makes sense. So if you're buying a home, whether it's new, used, you don't pay anything for the services. So it's a no-brainer to have representation, somebody on your side. And I will leave it at that. All right, let's go. Another motivational post. Which one is this one? Obstacles. This one is about obstacles. Okay, obstacles are things a person sees when they take their eyes off their goal. All right. The next one, success. So this is a quote that I had from a year ago. You know, Facebook does those memories. So this is one I had a year ago today. So it says, success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. And what is this? Is this going to be 3 in a row? The trifecta, the turkey and bowling. All right, so this one is also from a year ago. So I guess this same week last year, a lot of people needed to hear some inspiration. I guess we're going into the holidays, I guess. All right, so the same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's what you're made of, not the circumstances. I love that. Can I do like, I love that. Or is that too corny? All right. If I drink this on camera, do I have to cover it like on a commercial, like put my 2 fingers? I have to put tape on my fingers. I don't have money to pay outside agencies on these free videos. All right, but next, Fort Worth Realtors holding workshop for first-time home buyers. This is actually being put on by the GF4, which is the Greater Fort Worth Association of Realtors, which I am a part of. So they're going to have a 4-part series for first-time home buyers, totally free, and you can watch it on their website, or you can watch it on YouTube, or you can watch it on my page, because as soon as they become available, I will repost them so my SOI, Spirit of Influence, can see them as well. So October 5th is titled Where to Start. So that's that first session, and each session is going to be 30 minutes long. The second session is entitled Getting Your Bucks in a Row, October 22, and it's Bucks, B-U-C-K-S. Number 3, Protecting Your Investment, October 19th, and then closing time, October 26th. So again, watch my page for those videos. I will repost them, or you can catch them on YouTube or the actual web page for the Greater Fort Worth Association of Realtors. That is great, free information. So that was me. Your phone is not broken. All right. What's next? Trying to keep us moving. Last week, I did a record. I think it was like 10.5 minutes. So I'm trying to keep it. Let's see what we can do with this week. I don't want to take the other 5 minutes back. Okay. So home builders. What is a home builder? A home builder can refer to any contractor who builds residential housing, but there are subcategories to home builders. Home builder categories: home builder for hire, or they could be a general contractor. All right, choosing the right builder. Look for a company that specializes in what you want. Have a list of the most important things to you before speaking with the builder. So we were talking about bucks earlier. This one, have your ducks in a row. So I want this, and this. Check the online reviews. Very, very important. People who have lived in the homes, what their customer service is like, if there are issues with the house, which in new builds there always are, still settling and things like that. Visit a builder's recently built homes in person and take a tour. And what I like to do is go one step further. As realtors, we have like a teeny bit of pinch of stalker in it. So if I'm showing a home, if I'm in a neighborhood and I catch a neighbor outside, I'm talking about you, I might just say, hey, excuse me, sir, ma'am, what do you think about the neighborhood? How long have you been living here? Would you recommend these houses? Would you recommend this neighborhood? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Real casual conversation, simple questions, and just see what they say. They're the best, word of mouth. I mean, for any neighborhood business, builder, anything, word of mouth is going to be number one. Because like I said earlier, or in past weeks, they don't have any interest whether you buy or not necessarily, except for you possibly being their neighbor. All right. Hump day. We're at hump day again. And I'm just going to run through this again. So we have our same, properties. They're different properties, but the same categories: over 300,000, between 200 and 300,000, under 200,000. And then I have my client selling 2 different parcels that are next to each other for a total of just over 4 acres for $150K out in Paradise Meadows. That's a little bit north of Weatherford. So if you're interested, give me a call and let's see if it is what you are looking for. Tips to save. So this is this article. You can see if you agree with it or not. So set up an automatic transfer from your checking to your savings account. I kind of like that because if you do a small amount, you don't even miss it, and it's before you even see what you actually got, direct deposited to your account. Set aside and save tax refunds. For some that's hard, for some that's easy, but that's a nice way to get a jump on your savings. Save in a high yield savings account. This one, maybe in past years, but I just looked and I didn't see anything over about 0.5%, 0.5, 0.6. I didn't see any, not even 1%. So I don't know about that one. That one's kind of iffy. I guess it's safe, but not if you want to necessarily grow your money. Use cash reward credit cards. I guess if you have them, but you have to be very disciplined. All right. Let's see. We have next 5 reasons today's housing market is anything but normal. Number 1, the mortgage rates, historically low. 2, home price appreciation is getting higher every month, every year. You know, jump in now so you can ride the wave, you know, home appreciation. 3, lack of inventory. That's what's, you know, mainly driving the prices up, you know, and causing bidding wars as far as I'm concerned. 4, days it takes to sell, historically low. I mean, you know, within a week you've got multiple offers. And number 5, just like I said, number of offers per listing is like nothing else we've ever seen in real estate. All right. The reasons renters buy. Okay, so I wrote down a couple of notes over here. Reasons renters buy. Okay, so number 1, rents have been rising aggressively for decades. So home buyers can lock in a set monthly payment for 15 to 30 years. So which one would you rather have? Which one would you rather have? So there's a little chart here as well. So from 1990, the average rent was about $500. Now, this ended in 2020, according to this article, they're over $1,200. And that's for the same property. Number 2, renters have substantially lower net worth than owners. When you buy a home, your monthly payments build equity and, by extension, your net worth. So the average renter has a net worth of $6,270. The average homeowner has a net worth of $254,900. It's not even close. If you can buy, buy. If you can't, work yourself into a position where you can buy. And those are the type of folks that I network with. You know, if you are not ready right now, we will walk you through, get you ready, hand by hand, to get you ready. Okay, last one. Renters have limited options to customize their space. Homeowners can make design changes and upgrades. 63% of people list flexibility to do what you want with the space as a reason to own. So if nothing else, you know, it's yours. You can customize it to your liking. And we had a lot of inspirational, motivational. I am going to leave you with the funny, I guess, dad joke. All right. So my wife just stopped and said, "You were not even listening to me, were you?" So I said, I thought that was a kind of odd way to start a conversation. All right, so that's my dad joke for this episode. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please, please take care of yourself and those around you. And until next time, this is myself, Realtor Rob, signing off, and I will see you next week. All right, same time, same place.